about that intro, huh? And the outro. And we got a new setup on the way. So, I mean, that's to stay coming. But yeah, like I said, we got shout out to at Dylan Gelher underscore and our producer Adil Thanawala. I mean, how you guys like that intro and outro? I feel like they killed it. Yeah, salute to them. During this time at home, or time where some people feel locked away, some people feel like they're staying, enjoying a vacation. Are you getting jacked, or are you embracing that Big Joe body from Tiger King? I mean, that's what I'm wondering. Some people feel like this is a motivation for them to get fit, to be drinking green drinks all day. And some people think it's an excuse to eat, what's that shit called? Fucking, goddamn, not, oh my god. The shit where you can get Dunkin' Donuts or, the one that's even sweeter. Fuck that one. It doesn't matter. Donuts from Vaughn's. You can get them. Are you gonna embrace that body, or are you trying to get jacked? Like, that's like a big ordeal, low key. Some people are talking about summer's on the way, or the beaches are open in SoCal for some reason, and some people are pissed about it. Some people are super amped. I don't care really what you think, but I care whether you're gonna embrace that fucking thick boy, or you're gonna go for that getting ripped and toned and jack body and tan and all that for this. Because once this is all over, how are you trying to look? You trying to look like a lesbian that's seeking another thick woman, or are you trying to look like a jacked dude that could be seeked by a thick male? You know what I'm saying? Give it what you want. And speaking of giving it what you want, Gunna, the rapper, if you're not familiar with him, Gunna, who has I mean, a ton of hits on Billboard, and you know, he's got plenty of albums and mixtapes you can check out. But Gunna was he was putting Gucci ice trays, or Gucci pieces of Gucci ice, literally frozen water, as his freezing vehicle for his beverage. I mean, that's crazy. That's wild. He has a Gucci ice tray. And I was thinking, like, what if he gets hurt? What if he, like, sprains his ankle walking down this 25 staircase, and he's like, oh fuck, go, you know, I gotta grab the Gucci ice, like, only Gucci ice, that'll help heal me. Like, and then if he's like hosting you know, some people at his house, they're like, yo man, fuck man, this Coke's cold, man, or my Sprite's kind of cold, like, can I get some ice? He's like, oh yeah bro, I got some ice. He busts out a Gucci ice tray, cracks it open, and you see some like G's come out. People are like, yo, this is a $25 or $250 piece of ice. Like, what do you want me to do? Like this is real drip. You want me to, like, I'm gonna put this in my Solo cup and pour it with some Sprite and some Smirnoff, or what's it called? 50 cents bullshit vodka that tastes like, you know, right, normal vodka. Like, I don't know. They're gonna be like, yo, no, this is real drip. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna keep this frozen. That's what I mean. That's what people would say. If I saw a Gucci Ice Cube, I'd be like, "What the fuck, dude? What do I do with this? I'm not gonna do. I let this dissolve in my drink and just leave it. Nah, man, that's drip." And that reminds me of like what real drip used to be, or what the fuck people call drip. And I used to have back in the day, elementary school days. I used to rock ripped jeans like on the regular, you know what I'm saying? Whether they were Gap, whether they were Levi's, whether they were fucking off-brand, I don't care. I don't care where they were from. They were ripped, bruh, ripped, and I would get wrecked. And I would get clowned for that shit, dude. And then now, a couple years later, that's the shit. You got your jeans ripped. That means that people think you got a big cock, People are trying to holler at you and all that. I can't believe that. Like, back to Gunna, who's always wearing ripped shit. He's got Gucci ice cubes, you know what I'm saying? He's not, the most attractive male or female, whether it depends how you look at him. But he's always got that shit, and I used to get fucking clowned on for having my jeans ripped, and I used to be dripping back then, dude. Like, I had Gucci ice cubes in my fucking pocket or tucked in my jeans, like, wherever. And girls, whether it was when I was in elementary school, whether it was before I was born, whether it's now 2020 or like 40 years from now, 2040, if you could do mathematics correctly, girls could wear whatever they want and get away with it. They could wear shit from the 1800s, they could wear shit from the 1950s, and they will pull it off like normal. There are kinks for females to dress as nurses. There are kinks for females to be dominatrix. There are kinks for females to be teachers. You could probably find kinks for females to be a mechanic. And that's just whatever you want. A girl can wear whatever she wants, or a male probably, but I'm just mostly focusing on females. And they'll get away with anything. Whereas males, I mean, if you wear one garment of clothing, either the wrong way or the wrong style, it's over with. I mean, you have no chance with anything, with a girl or a guy, or with a mix. Like, you're not going to find anything. Like, nothing's gonna happen if you're not paying attention to that. Like, I don't know. I saw the Transformers Dark Side of the Moon the other night, and I'm not trying to spoil this like 8-year-old movie, but at some point they trade a piece of I don't even know what the fuck it's called. Maybe I think it was the moon or some shit for the life of another person. And I was like, damn, that's like a fucking huge trade. Like, you're trading like a part of the moon just for a transformer to survive. Like, is that worth? And then I was thinking of the shit I used to trade in elementary school for meals. Like, I remember the shit used to be fruit by the roll-ups. Like, if you could find a good fruit by the roll-up to trade, or if you could get a Lunchable that it was tradable, but people would snag those, man. If you had a Lunchable, man, you're not going to keep that. That's like, yeah, if you had a good handball. If you find a good handball, and you were able to keep it tucked in your classroom, you're gonna like let your homie take it? No way. It's gonna get popped, it's gonna get kicked over, it's gonna get lost or whatever. No way. It's just like trading a piece of the moon for some Transformer's life. This shit was valuable, okay? Lunchables, fruit by the roll-ups, and handballs. I remember even going on streaks where we would play handball or tetherball. Tetherballs weren't as valued since they were tied to a rope and it was hard to get rid of them. But a handball, a good, decent, pumped handball, oh my god, I got fucking scraped. I got bruises on my knuckles still from going for scrapies on that shit. Trying to win games and matches and tournaments against students and fellow classmates and friends to this day. Because we took that shit seriously. Real serious. And Burberry, a designer brand, I don't know if you're familiar with it, but it's based out of Britain or the UK, England, any of the three you'd like to pick from. They a couple of months ago, excuse me. They at a fashion show they had a model come out wearing a noose, and I thought, that was a very bold move, and that's what fashion's about. I'm no fashionista or fashionista, whatever size you want to go for. But they got a lot of heat from that. People were like, that you're promoting suicide, and a lot of like, why would you even think this is stylish, or why would you think that this is a new form of fashion? But I don't know if they were. I don't know if people were considering like a marine theme. Like, what if the model was using that was like like almost like a weapon that they needed if they had to hang somebody on the move, or if they had to pull out that rope, to turn it into a different knot and then tie somebody up. People didn't really take that into consideration. I think people just got pissed off that the model had a piece of rope hanging around her neck, which, that's never, a great sign, of course, but it's like I said, it's about perspective. I've said this before, it's about perspective. She was a Burberry model. Burberry's been around for a couple hundred years, I believe, and the model agreed to wear a noose around her neck, and if she did, maybe it was to protect not just herself, but from others. And if she was in a scenario where she needed to use it on herself, who knows? Like, what if that would be for the greater good? I'm never speaking on something like that of suicide or anything. Again, I'm not trying to get morbid, but I spoke before on the Claudia Degladia fight. She did not get that fight on May 9th. It was the correct date. And I don't know why I had a feeling that she wouldn't, but it was maybe because she talks a lot of shit, and maybe because she thinks that she's the shit, but whatever. I'm not trying to dump on her. Like I said, she's a fan. She's hot. Angela Hill will be fighting somebody else, I forgot. But that fight's going to be, that card's going to be amazing. It's going to be it's going to be so entertaining. The main event is Ferguson and Gaethje, which, they're both great grapplers, they're both great wrestlers, and they're both tough as shit. So, they can both take punches, they can both take a lot of damage, and the only thing is, I think Ferguson has a little bit more conditioning than Gaethje, but either way, it's going to be an amazing fight, an amazing card. I can't remember right now off the top of my head who else is fighting, but I just wanted to make sure that, Claudia Degladia is not fighting because she was claiming she's going to fight Angela Hill. Angela Hill is still fighting. I can't remember against who, but she's a beast. I'm not going to say she's going to win the fight because I can't remember who she's fighting, but I do have some confidence in her, and I would say, she'll do well. I really do think so. And it sucks not being able to watch the fights with my homies and, get some food and get some drinks together and put it on the big screen, but we'll try doing it some other way, maybe through a Zoom or maybe through Discord, and we'll screen share the fight or whatever and, talk over it. But I know I have some homies who won't shut the fuck up and let us enjoy it, but so does everybody. Whatever, you can drop below if you think who's going to win, either of these fights. Like I said, Claudia's not going to be in it, so you can disregard her, but You know, for I low-key have Ferguson in the main event. I can't remember off the top of my head who else is fighting, but I know this card's super stacked. But I'm gonna go with Ferguson, just because I think he's a little bit more experienced. I think he's got a little bit better ground game, and I know he's got, you know, he takes a lot of damage to the face, but whatever. I think he can handle it. But this has been another episode of the Early Morning Podcast. Thank you for listening, and shout out to our guys. Take us out. Peace.